Now it is time, with great pleasure and honor, that we welcome the presence of our guest of honor, Dr. Parthrajsinh Gohil. He is an IPS officer, DCP Crime, Rajkot City. Dr. Gohil is currently serving as Deputy Commissioner of Police, Crime Branch, Rajkot City Police. Previously, he has served as an Assistant Superintendent of Police, Patan, Superintendent of Police, Porbandar, and Superintendent of Police, Mehsana. He has completed his MBBS degree from MP Shah Medical College, Jamnagar. His achievements include being a district topper in 10th and 12th Standard Board examination, winning all-round Best IPS Probationer for Prime Minister's Baton and Union Home Minister's Revolver. He has also won President's Cup for proficiency in police science, Mehta Cup for being topper in academics, and Alag Sinha Trophy for excellence in investigation. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Dr. Gohil for his inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause.
Good morning. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Shri.Parthrajsinh Gohil, Professor Dr. R.B. Jadeja, Professor Dr. R. Sridharan, Shri Naresh Jadeja, Registrar, Marwadi University, experts from the industries and academia, and all my dear students. Shri.Parthrajsinh Gohil has very aptly described certain challenges and opportunities in the field of information technology. And today, I would like to present my views on cybercrime. What are the present challenges and what future holds for us? Cybercrime as such possesses an ever-evolving threat. With the advancement in technology, with the innovations in the field of information technology, it presents a myriad of challenges that span technological, legal, and societal dimensions. Today's digital world is very much vulnerable to attacks from cyber criminals. Let us first ponder over what are the present challenges that we are facing. Ransomware, phishing attacks, zero-day exploits, Trojans, viruses, denial of service attacks, these all are being used by cyber criminals for their own benefits. And we have already, Vikram Bhai has told about challenges associated with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, with advent of artificial intelligence and machine learning, these attacks are becoming more and more automated, more and more anonymous. Thereby, it is posing a grave challenge so far as IT industry is concerned. Then another challenge that we are facing is about the transnational nature of the crimes. Cyber crimes and the cyber criminals, they transcend borders, state borders, national borders, and everything. It creates complications from legal and jurisdictional point of view. It creates complications for the law enforcement agencies, for the judiciary when it comes to prosecuting the criminals. So again, I was talking with Professor Dr. R.B. Jadeja that do we have a law faculty over here? Here, as we move forward, I'll explain how the interdisciplinary approach at education institutions and academic institutions can help us resolve these issues. In last few years, there is a word that is buzzing around. It's about dark web. With every passing day, dark web is being used for committing crimes. Cryptocurrencies are being used for the payment of certain crimes that we, as a layman person, might not fathom that this type of crime may occur. Gradually, dark web is becoming a safe haven for the cyber criminals because it provides you with anonymity. Another very serious problem associated with dark web is it is helping in the evolution of cybercrime as a service. There are many persons who are providing services to the people around the globe that, okay, we have all these hacking tools, we have these hacking softwares, we have this advantage of anonymity, and we will do this cyber crimes for you. And combine that with the state-sponsored cyber crimes. It's also a major challenge for us. There are many countries around the globe in which the government as a policy, they are supporting certain cyber criminals that, okay, you move forward with certain cyber crimes, you bring in the money to our country. So again, here comes the issue of this transnational nature of crime. Associated with this issue is the issue of the data breach. The increasing frequency of data breach raises significant privacy concerns. Cyber criminals target sensitive personal and financial information. It leads to identity theft, financial loss, loss of reputation, which creates immeasurable mental agony for any person who is facing this issue. Many a times this breach is a result of the greed of the employees which are working in various institutions, banking institutions, telecom companies, social media companies. And because out of their greed, they sell the client information to various cyber criminals for their own monetary benefits. Combine this with lack of apathy, lack of awareness amongst individuals, organizations, and even countries regarding cybercrime education, cybercrime awareness. It is rightly said that prevention is better than cure. So far as cybercrimes are concerned, it is better that we avoid being victims of the cybercrime. And for that, we need a good amount of awareness and education amongst a large mass of people. Today, India is on the verge of a digital revolution. We can say that not on the verge. Already a revolution has started was started way back in 2016-17, and during the COVID times we have moved forward than even the so-called developed nations of the West. And with the advent of this digital revolution, a large mass of people are becoming vulnerable to the attacks from cyber criminals, and we need a large amount of awareness and education so far as cyber crimes are concerned. With fast-paced technological advances, we have now the 5G technology is in place. And a new buzzword again here is Internet of Things. Today, each and every device that we are sitting over here, our computers, laptops, our televisions, refrigerators, hospital equipments, whatnot, everything is getting connected to the Internet. And as more and more gadgets are being connected to the Internet, our cars, navigation facilities, everything, more the number of equipments and gadgets, more the number of targets, more the chances for the cyber criminals to exploit these vulnerabilities. So these are the major challenges that we as a law enforcement agency, we feel that that is being faced by the individuals, citizens, and nation. Now let us dwell a bit deeper into what the future holds for us. As stated earlier, artificial intelligence and machine learning technology, it has its own positives, which far outweighs the negatives, but again, it has its own negatives. Quantum computing technology. With quantum advent in the quantum computing technology, if it falls into the wrong hands, then cyber criminals leveraging these capabilities can potentially break the existing cryptographic systems. And so we need quantum computing resilient encryption technologies in order to face this challenge. For those who are movie lovers, they would have seen the movie Die Hard 4. Anyone? 2007, it came in 2007, Die Hard 4. In that, a cyber criminal had hijacked the entire nation of US. Using the threat of cybercrime, it had controlled the electricity grid of the half of the nation. So as global trade and global services, they become more and more automated. They become more and more dependent on internet and technology. Again, it is becoming a target for the cyber criminals. Am I audible? Yeah. Okay. Another major challenge that we are going to face in the future is about the deepfake technology. Deepfake technology creates highly convincing fake audio and videos, which poses threat to individuals and organizations. Using this deepfake technology, you can damage the reputation of a person, you can damage the reputation of an organization, you can damage their credibility of an organization, of a nation. It can manipulate a large mass of people using fake videos and fake audios, and it can create a major law and order issue for any state, any nation. So this deepfake technology is going to be a major challenge in the future. I was talking about interdisciplinary approach before. While talking with Professor Dr. Jadeja, he told me that we do have a law faculty over here. So there is computer engineering, there is software faculty over here, electronics and communication faculty is also there. We need an interdisciplinary approach because we need a regulatory and legal framework, which is going to be a major challenge for us. Right now, what is happening is, there are the legal framework of our country. Even within the country, the legal framework of, say, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Bihar, UP, there are minor variations. But as we move beyond our country, we go to, say, for example, a country in Africa, Nigeria, say, Western European nations, Eastern European nations, North America. All of them have a different legal framework. All of them have a different way of prosecuting the criminals. So it becomes more and more it is going to be more and more complicated for us to prosecute these criminals. So the law faculty students can study a bit of computer science, computer engineering, and they may come up with innovative ideas regarding how can we evolve a regulatory and legal framework so as to tackle this transnational global nature of crimes and criminals. The challenge that I am going to describe next is where educational institutions like Marwadi University and other educational institutions need to chip in. Mr. Vikram Bhai Sanghani has already talked about this. It is about a cybersecurity workforce shortage. Right now, the demand for cybersecurity personnel is much more than what the supply is coming from educational institutions. A shortage of qualified personnel is creating a major impediment to secure our digital infrastructure. So we need to work together. We need to work hard. We need to work smart. We need to move forward with a vision and a commitment to secure our digital frontier, our digital landscape. And for that, we need, as a law enforcement agencies, as government, we need the help of all the education institutions, academias, and various business companies to come up with a joint framework in which we can create a workforce for securing our digital landscape. So when we talk about all the challenges, sometimes everyone feels that, okay, it is all gloomy and whether technology is good or bad. But as said earlier, positives are much more than the negatives. Today, the technology is being used by the nations to tackle the challenges that are being faced for a country like India. The major challenge that we faced 10 years back were poverty, hunger. Using technology, we are trying to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. The infrastructure of health, education, general administration in the government is being digitalized day by day, which is creating more and more ways of doing business, ways of interacting with the government services. So technology has the positives are much more than the negatives. But for that, we need a strong regulatory legal framework. The current and future challenges of the cybercrime, they require a multifaceted approach, which combines technological innovation, international collaboration, public-private partnership, a good amount of education, training, and awareness. As and when the technology will advance, the success of the technology for the betterment of the society will depend on our capacity to comprehend the negatives, to mitigate the risk involved with the development of the technology, and our capability to take preventive measures to prevent various loss that may occur due to advent of technology. I must congratulate the faculty members, administration of Marwadi University for organizing such an event. This kind of event help us a lot in bridging the gap between academics, academic institutions, government, business houses, who all have to work together, who all have to work together and come up with a model so that we can secure our nation and make it a cyber safe nation. I extend my best wishes to the Faculty of Computer Application for the upcoming event. I thank Professor Sridharan and his team and all the administrative staff and faculty members present over here for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of such a distinguished crowd. Together we need to, and I am hopeful and I am confident that together we need to and we will come up with some sort of a solution to all the cybercrime challenges that we are facing. At this juncture, I would just like to introduce to you with a concept, a novel concept that Rajkot City Police is coming up. With the help of distinguished fellows like Mr. Vikram Sanghani and other distinguished businessmen of Rajkot City, we have set up a cyber security trust. And we are coming up with a concept of a cyber lab in which we'll be focusing on prevention and detection of cyber crimes. We'll be focusing on collaboration and MOU with education institutions like Marwadi University and others, wherein the students, the students of various faculties, especially those who are connected with information technology and computer application, they may approach our cybercrime lab. They will be given internship certificates. In turn, they will be helping us in, solving certain issues related to cybercrimes. They will be given training in the investigation part of from investigation point of view, from legal point of view, from forensic analysis point of view. So we are at our own level. We are working hard to come up with some sort of a model, some sort of a solution to tackle these cybercrime challenges. I again thank you very much for listening to me peacefully over here. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.